All right. In this section, we're going to talk about simplifying expressions. So what that means is basically like terms can be combined with one another. So we have 3 plus 14. These are similar terms. They can be combined to make a 17. Oopsie. 15 minus 4. That could be combined to make 11. X plus 2x could get combined to make 3x. Simple as that. 5c squared minus 2c squared is 3c squared. So as you can see, like terms can be combined. Now, terms that are not unlike one another cannot be combined. So for instance, if you have x plus y, well, that's just x plus y. There's nothing we can do. But if you have x plus y plus 3x plus 2y, then we can say, well, we have an x here and another x here. So that could be x plus 3x. That would make it 4x. And we have a y and a 2y. So that will make it into a 3y. So this is much simpler and more simplified version of this longer expression. One thing to note again is signs. They move with it. So if you have negative 5x plus 4z minus 2x minus z, well, here we have negative 5x and we have negative 2x. So negative 5x minus 2x gives us negative 7x. And positive 4z minus 1z gives us positive 3z. One more thing that you can also think of is you can always move these expressions around. So for instance, if I have minus 2x plus y, I can also rearrange it to write it as y minus 2x. Remember, this minus is attached. This minus is attached to the 2, attached to the x. All this is all together. Is x squared minus x, can that be in any way simplified? If you said yes, that is incorrect. The answer is no. X squared and x are different terms because that's an x squared and that's an x. So if you see an exponent on a variable, that is making it a different from another variable that has a different exponent or no exponent, in this case, 1. So if you have 5x squared minus 2x squared plus x, well, the positive 5x squared and the negative 2x squared could be combined to make 3x squared, but this plus x cannot be combined with the rest of the terms. So this is as simple as this would come. Now, later on, you'll learn about factoring, but that's a different issue. So now in this section, we talked about simplifying expressions where similar expressions can be combined while respecting their math signs or math operations combined into a simpler term. Now we can move on to the next segment.